session, the input-output ports, hardware and software part. These are some parts of hardware. Then we have studied the software part. In that, the operating system, then application software, computer system, that all units present in the computers. Next, system units we have studied. That is motherboard, CPU, processor, memory disk, drive, port, then power supply, extension card, peripheral device, various peripheral device that connects to our system that help us to take a print, then plotter, scanner, monitor. A keyboard is input device, processors. Like now we are going to start with the processors. An integrated circuit. Integrated circuit, it means it is a small chip that can function as an amplifier, oscillator, timer, microprocessor, or made up of silicon. It is the circuit that we can call as ICs. It is comes in small size, that is made up of silicon material that can have held anywhere from hundreds to millions of transfers, resistors, and capacitors. So the ICs can supplied on a single silicon chip. Its function is to control all the computer functions. The processor manufacturers are AMD, that defines as Athlon and Turion mobile. It used to in the mobile phones. Intel, Platinum, and Citronium. Mobile. It is also used in mobile phones. System device. The computer programs is a series of instructions. When a program is run, the processor carries out these instructions in an orderly fashion. Typically, instructions include mathematics, and here addition and subtraction. You can here is that is addition and subtraction. Multiplication also we can use, and the division, etc. Next is logical. That logical functions means the AND operator, as you have already studied, I think in your 10th class and also in 12th class. Logical operations means comparing data and acting according to the result. AND operation or operation, that is for examples. That is next is move data from place to place within the computer system. Memory to the processor for addition, memory to a printer or a disk drive, etc. Moving of data from your memory to a printer. If you want the printer, you can print that from a disk drive. Here the processor speed measured in megahertz or in gigahertz. We are using here MHz for megahertz, and gigahertz is given by GHz. Latest trends means multi-core processor can have 2, 3 or 4 more than 2 processors cores on a single chip. This is very useful because we have fastest result, so we need to use the multi-core processors. This example is shown here. RAM is defined as random access memory. Here primary storage is main computer memory that help us to store data. Programs currently in use are held in RAM. Program whatever you have done on a system that held on a RAM. So volatile, this contains of memory are lost if the computer is turned off. If you are typing something on a WordPad or any other app, so you need to save it first. Otherwise, if computer turn off, or in some cases light offs or switch off the computer, that time the all your contents or your data will lost. So this is the problem with the temporary memory. Module is called as memory ICs on a circuit board. This ICs comes in a small size on the memory modules. Then DIMFS, this is defined as dual inline memory modules for a desktop computers. You have the computers like monitor, keyboard and this CPU, all it is called as desktop computers. And the SODIMMS, small outline dual inline memory module for notebook computers. Notebook computer means your laptops, mobiles, phones. This is called as notebook computers. So these are the examples. DIMMS and SODIMMS are available in modules of 256 MB, 512 MB, 1 GB and 2 GB. This is the size of modules. The current technology is called DDR, and DDR defined as double data RAM, and there are three types. Some of that are DDR1, DDR2 and DDR3. These three are you have various, but for now only three has given. Any particular computer system is only compatible with one type. Any computer system, one computer system is compatible with one type only, not more than one type. So here we can see the module capacity is given on this chip, written 512 MB the capacity of module. The module name is PC24300 and the module speed is given here 533 something, and module type is here. We see here CDDR3. This is the one type of technology. DDR2. Motherboard. This is the motherboard image. Main board or a system board. This is very important to process all logical operations in a computer system. So the main circuit board for the computer system, all device in the computer system will either be part of the motherboard or connected to it. Means all whatever the external parts can connect through this ports. Here this side you have ports, various ports that connects the mouse, monitor or all the devices, outer devices. This help us to process the data or the information. Here you have processor socket. This is the processor socket. The ports on this side, this one side only. Graphic slots. This is the graphic slots, and the PCI slot is this two, and the chipset. This is one chipset and another one this. Memory sockets is this two. Next is processor sockets. Different processors require different sockets, and a motherboard must be chosen to suit the processor intended for use. Some socket name have given here. So these are some names: socket 478, socket 775, socket 54. This socket 478 is Intel Pentium 4. This number indicates the dual Intel dual core and core duo. The many more are there, so you can study. So for this time, that's it. For next time, we will study more about the hardware parts. So thank you.